What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Pace Studios here in Midtown Manhattan. We are joined right now by a very special guest. This is Grammy-nominated cartoonist and musician Morgan Taylor. Welcome.
Thank you.
Morgan is the creator of the character Gustafer Yellowgold, who has been on an ongoing saga over many albums to this point. Mm-hmm. And there's a new album that is just out this past week. It's called Brighter Side. And it is a new chapter in the Gustafer Yellowgold story involving he's got a nemesis that he's been dealing with for many years, and maybe things here on Earth for Gustafer aren't going the way that maybe he expected them to. But Morgan, why don't you tell us about where we're picking up the Gustafer story?
All right. Well, thanks for having me. This is amazing. I used to live here, and now I travel around doing the show. And I start just like this. Gustafer Yellowgold, he came from the sun, the story's told. He landed in a Minnesota lake. He lives with an eel in a house he made. There's his brother Ben and some bees in a band, some brand new friends to lend a hand in a cooler world. Gustafer, cooler world. Gustafer. Yes, so Gustafer Yellowgold, a life on the sun, a childhood on the sun. What do you think that would feel like? Pretty unusual. There's a good adjective for that. Hot, perhaps. Lots of reasons to leave the sun, that's for sure. But here's the thing: ever since Gustafer was extremely young, he's always dreamed to leave the sun and come down to that little blue and green planet. I believe it's Earth, they call it. And he traveled to the Earth one day in a vehicle called a sun pod. Now, here's the thing. A sun pod is sort of like, let's take a look. A sun pod is basically a comet, but instead it's got a plush leather seating, GPS, Bluetooth, actually yellow tooth. And people don't know this, but it's completely fueled by golden raisins. Yeah, and I think there's a lot more we could tell, but Gustafer, are you cool if I just, move things along? Thanks. So, Gustafer did make the journey to Earth one day. In fact, he came shooting out of the sky. He splashed down into this Minnesota lake. At the exact moment of impact, a chunk of his sun pod knocked out that vicious, saw-toothed buck trout, saving the life of this young eel named Slim. You wanna say hi to Slim? Hey, Slim! That's him. Look at that. Slim is, the word for baby eel is, did you know what that is?
Do I know?
It's elver.
Elver.
An elver. Isn't that a cute name?
Yeah.
So ever since then, Gustafer and Slim have been roommates in their little chalet in the Minnesota woods. And they live a very charmed life together, and Slim likes to cozy up at night with his favorite way to keep warm in the evenings, the tube sock. And it is certainly a charmed life, and it's a life of creativity and wonder, and Gustafer marvels at Earth's items, especially the food items. Here's one of these songs now about making the most of what you're given. It's called One's Onions. Na 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 na. Drill a hole in an onion, and soon you shall see. Hold it up to your eye, and you'll be crying for something so much better than nothing. Drill a hole in another, and soon you shall have a pair of onion goggles, and you'll be crying for something that's better than nothing. Peel it back, every layer tells a story on a different page. You'll be amazed looking back on your life inside this golden age. Fan out your scallions, and soon you shall see just how fancy of a boy you can be. You'll be crying for something so much better than nothing. But if you're feeling lonely, just let them all in. A bunch of buddies with a positive spin. You'll be crying for something. You'll be singing one's onions. See yourself, you are a visionary poet with no common cares. Since we've heard there are 1,000 words inside a single tear. Gotta understand, never put your faith into the hands of anyone who has a grander plan and says they wanna take your onions, man. So take a stand and never put your faith into the hands of anyone who has a grander plan and says they wanna take your onions, man. What are you waiting for? Talk to an onion, and soon you shall find that an onion skin is only a rind. You'll be crying for something so much better than nothing. You'll be crying for something. You'll be singing one's onions. Yes, one's onions. Like, hey Slim, I wanted to tell them something else. There's a lot of famous sayings in the world. I'm a big person. I'm a fan of sayings. You know, like mottos or slogans, I guess. Like, when life gives you lemons,
You make lemonade?
make lemonade. Very good. That's easy. That last one inspired the very famous phrase that's going around now. When life gives you onions, caramelize. And if you've heard that one, it's gonna catch on. I know it. But here's the thing. For every action, there is a reaction, and this is one about that. It's called Lucky Day. Unbelievable, inconceivable. You know I hate to disrupt, but I gotta tell you this. I found a penny with this Abraham Lincoln side up. What a lucky day, a lucky day. I feel so fine with a smile to say. Lucky day, a lucky day. Once in a moon things can go your way. Sometimes I feel so helpless. I keep my head in the sand. I guess my stack of horseshoes and rabbit feet I finally do when they dance. It's my lucky day, a lucky day. Feel so fine with a smile to say. Lucky day, a lucky day. Once in a moon things can go your way. Unlucky is now a word I just can't understand. Da 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 da. There is no knowing how long luck will stay around, so join me if you can. 'Cause I'm here in the clover, so bring yourself over and cancel the rest of your plans on a lucky day. A lucky day. Feel so fine with a smile to say. A lucky day, a lucky day. Don't act so surprised when it goes your way. Na na na, next in line for some sunshine. Da 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 da. Woo! That's it, lucky day. It is a lucky day. For Gustafer Yellowgold, some days they sound like they're gonna be lucky, but they turn out much differently than Gustafer ever expected. Like the day Gustafer checked a book out of the library called How to Make Robots Out of Food, and he decided to make the cake robot. And it didn't turn out the way he had hoped, so this is a song about that and Gustafer's first real enemy, the one and only Kakenstein. Kakenstein, I just made a robot out of cake, electrified. Little cakey robot, come awake. We'll see spring, we'll smell daisies, we'll see love when he opens his eyes, his cherry eyes. Vanilla over pink sponge cake with gears inside. He's gonna make the world a sweeter place. Can you hear? He is waking. Come to life. Come alive.
I like my body, my cakey body, my cakey robot body. This place is slumping, let's get it jumping. I only want to party.
Whoa, 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 Kakenstein. I try to cuddle, but you run from me. I really tried to make a friend who'd visit for some tea. See the sun as it's setting. Take a long walk on the beach.
I punch like Tyson, rampage like Bison. I only want to party. You think I'm rowdy, too scream and shouty. Check out my cakey ladies.
We'll take you on an elevator to a better party like a Terminator. Off the charty, sneaky is a roller coaster, hotter than a flaming toaster. Higher and a higher and a higher and a pow. Take you on an elevator to a better party like a Terminator. Off the charty, sneaky is a roller coaster, hotter than a flaming toaster. Higher and a higher and a higher and a pow. Kakenstein, you're not who I expected you to be. I think it's time. I need to put away your recipe. What goes up must descend. Don't you know that every party must end? Thank you.
My body, my babies. Assemble backup units. Too sweet. Too shelly. Bacons. Salty. Ha ha. Ha ha.
Take a seat. Listen to my story of this magic meat. At my breakfast table, I am so naive, 'cause he surprises me. Let me explain. 9-inch height, body made of bacon, and he's cooked just right. He flexes without breaking, and he likes to hide in sandwiches of mine. Then he jumps out for the fright. Baconstein, Bacon master of deception with his ninja tricks. Baconstein, he's little but he's sturdy like a stack of bricks. Oh, it's bad, you see. Now I'm nervous when I'm smelling smoky hickory. I even flinch at pictures of a BLT. There's more, you see. His accent seems like South Kentucky forest. With boots and jeans, he'd be a bacon Chucky Norris martial arts machine. Now he's all up in my scene. Baconstein, Bacon master from Kentucky with his sneaky tricks. Baconstein leaves me stinging with his greasy helicopter kicks. Oh, he loves judo and karate, kickboxing and Pilates. Watch him work those abs. Abs!
Listen up, they crackle when I pop 'em.
Abs!
Got a perfect six on my middle and bottom.
Abs!
Call me turkey things, fighting words.
Abs!
Got the sweetest sound you ever heard.
Baconstein, Bacon master of exotics with his book of tricks. Baconstein brags of no antibiotics in those grizzly mitts. Baconstein.
Smell my sizzle. You want a slice of this?
Baconstein.
Can't trust a sausage.
Keep it yellow. Woo! There it is.
Thank you, Morgan.
Totally.
So that is the saga. There's a new nemesis in town, and he is a pork ribbon from
Basically,
Kentucky.
Yeah. Right, see?
Yeah. So this is so Brighter Side, which is the new album, the new Gustafer Yellowgold album, is the 8th album in this series.
Yes.
Yeah. So just tell me briefly, what strings it all together? What is the overarching or underlying idea to the whole thing?
Of the entire Gustafer Yellowgold saga?
Yeah. What's behind it?
Well, it's the story of a young kid from the Sun. He didn't like the way things were working out. In fact, he actually started showing physical symptoms of not being able to handle the Sun. So he was unlike anyone else on there. So he had to come down to Earth, assuming things would be much better. But as we find out in life, sometimes you have to take the good with the bad, and all the things about Earth that he didn't expect, such as the mean food down here.
The mean food.
Yeah, he wasn't ready.
Yeah. Well, none of us are.
No.
For the mean food.
Carbs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Kakenstein.
So
carbs.
in terms of like this story as you have been sort of developing it, this is obviously something that is great for kids. What is their sort of takeaway from all this in terms of not a moral, but what do you hope for someone to take away from it when they leave your show?
Baconstein action figure.
Which I have here, and
Oh,
we
you
will
do?
see. Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. No, I'm prepared.
Well, I want them to. That's the thing. I don't. My shows aren't. I'm never about teaching. I just want there to be. There's plenty of people who are great at that. If you learn something, there are great stories here, good morals of trust and expectations and things like that. But really, I just want it to be entertaining, and I want the parent. Here's the way I see it. Okay, there's the child here, right? The child is a circle. Imagine Olympic circles, but there's only 3 of them. There's the child, and there's the parent, and they have an overlap where the child's current imagination and the parent's like retro imagination. They kind of cross, and then there's me coming up there, and I'm like what I'm giving them. We're all meeting together, and it's kind of trifecta.
Right. You are the middle
I overthought that,
of the
didn't I?
Venn diagram. I've always wondered
right.
who actually lives in there.
It's the golden zone.
It's the golden zone.
Yeah.
That's right. So so the album is Brighter Side. Just came out, and you do have these great plush dolls, which I'm going to throw to you
Can
right
you throw?
now.
Yeah, that one's safe to throw.
This one's safe. They're
Go
all
ahead.
safe to throw,
Well, you're
right?
oh,
That is Kakenstein.
this is Kakenstein.
And here is Slim, right?
Slim the eel.
Slim the eel.
Freshwater
Nice.
electric. Trained not to use his
Here,
electricity
of
in the
course,
house.
well, I'll go in the better order. So here is the new Porky villain,
Hey,
Baconstein.
don't say that, and don't call him fat.
Well, he's
He's very sensitive. Why do you think he works out so much?
yeah, but he seems like he's kind of maybe he could use a little humility.
He's quite cocky.
And then of course the star of the show
There he is.
is our man Gustafer
Gustafer
Yellowgold.
Yellowgold.
So
Solarian.
these are all available now. And you are also on tour behind Brighter Side. All
Correct.
through the fall, I believe.
Fall, like just ongoing until the next album comes out, basically.
Right. I know you got a New York show coming up, Joe's Pub, on November 5th.
Yes.
But the tour in general, I think should be ending right around the holiday show that you do with the Polyphonic Spree, yeah?
Correct. Yeah.
Where is that show this year?
The Majestic Theater in Dallas.
In Dallas.
Yeah.
Excellent.
They keep having my back, so something's going right.
Yeah, I guess
It's
so.
great. It's a great. It's very unexpected. I got that gig because my website had pictures of. We used to make Gustafer cookies at every show, and the guy from the Polyphonic Spree saw that and he's like, we need that guy. 'Cause he liked Gustafer, but he's like the cookies put him over the edge.
Really?
But now it's
Man, all this time,
now
it was cookies.
We like boarding the airplane with like 500 Gustafer
For the
Yellowgold.
Polyphonic Spree, yeah, you're going to need a lot of cookies. That's right?
Just
Yeah.
for the band.
And like gallons of milk.
Right? Yeah.
So Morgan Taylor, thank you so much for coming to
great.
Paste and playing for us today. The new album is called Brighter Side. It was out on September 8th, so everyone run out and get it. It's a great listen. Thank you again for coming, and bring Gustafer back the next time there is a chapter in the saga.
Okay. I will.